Welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony, presented by Nissan.
Happy holidays from the Big Apple and welcome to Heisman Trophy Night 2025, presented by Nissan. To get this close to the most famous award in college football, imagine how big you have to dream, how hard you have to strain, how much you have to sacrifice. 4 finalists have done that and earned their way here. Diego Pavia, an incredible 6-year college football journey and an historic season at Vanderbilt. Fernando Mendoza, from Miami to Berkeley to Bloomington, has the Hoosiers headed to the playoff ranked number 1. Jeremiah Love, hoping to add to Notre Dame's total of Heisman winners, the only running back among the 4 here tonight. And Julian Sayin, an incredible first year as Ohio State's starting quarterback, has the Buckeyes headed to the CFP. 4 men getting to know each other, but only one will have their name read and their life changed tonight in New York City.
It was all a dream. Until it wasn't. Alarms before dawn. Early morning grinds. Sweat and sacrifice. Days filled with doubt. It was faith over fear. The belief that sustained, even when our eyes couldn't see. These aren't the dreams of the ones that sleep, but for those who never rest. It seemed to take forever and a day.
Perfect throw by Mendoza.
But it happened in the blink of an eye.
Here he goes, touchdown! Whoa, move by Love!
Now, standing on the shoulders of legends,
Heisman.
the vision clearly takes shape.
Mendoza, touchdown, too easy.
Jeremiah Love, are you kidding me? Here he goes! Say it! Touchdown!
Every moment, every loss, every win was worth it. It was all a dream until it wasn't. Welcome to the 2025 Heisman Trophy ceremony.
Good evening and welcome inside our room with a spectacular view and a special energy tonight. It's Heisman Trophy Night, one of our favorite holidays at ESPN. I'm Chris Fowler. It's our privilege to be able to bring this to you for a 32nd year to help these Heisman winners welcome a new member to their club and for all of us to witness a life-changing announcement and all the emotions that go along with it. Each trophy is unique, as this Heisman race has been. One guy will lift this up at the end and have that special moment. Tim Brown is here, Notre Dame, number 7 Heisman Trophy winner, hoping to add to number 8 because it's been a while. Jeremiah Love is the first Heisman finalist on the offensive side of the ball for Notre Dame in a couple of decades. Troy Smith, landslide winner from Ohio State back in '06, but it's been a while for the Big Ten. It's been a drought since then, the longest of any power conference. So Fernando Mendoza and Julian Sayin could end that drought and make it 16 Big Ten Heismans, which, by the way, would equal the total of the SEC. One of those SEC winners is Johnny Manziel back there. Always great to see Johnny. He gets extra excited when a scrappy, scrambling, dual-threat quarterback contends for the Heisman Trophy. I'm not saying he voted for Diego Pavia for sure, but I wouldn't be stunned. 920 Heisman ballots were cast electronically last weekend, and the electorate chose these 4 guys as your 2025 Heisman Trophy finalists. They are
Jeremiah Love, Notre Dame's most dynamic running back ever. This season, he created more than 1,600 total yards and a Fighting Irish record 21 touchdowns. Love transformed games in a heartbeat and set the standard for hard work and commitment. Fernando Mendoza, the cerebral, clutch quarterback for the Indiana Hoosiers, delivered 3 late game-winning drives in highly hostile settings, lifting the Hoosiers to a Big Ten title. Diego Pavia transformed Vanderbilt football. Pavia's brilliant stretch run propelled the Commodores to their first 10-win season and made him the program's first top 10 finisher in Heisman voting history. Julian Sayin, Ohio State's redshirt freshman quarterback, embraces the biggest challenges and toughest tests. His confidence and calm command was the perfect fit for a talented offense. Julian is the nation's most accurate passer.
These guys are used to deafening crowd noise, so let's give it to them. 2025 Heisman Trophy finalists. Guys, welcome to New York. Congratulations on this great achievement. It's about to get real in the next hour, so we know how you feel. Diego, I want to start with you. What gave you the belief some very modest first steps could take you some amazing places, including here tonight? Where'd that come from?
I think it just started off as a young kid, just believing, you know. I want to give a shout out to Johnny. Used to watch his highlights when I was a kid, true inspiration. And that's when I first saw the Heisman ceremony, you know, and we got the guys here, the O-line, a few running backs, receivers. So I'm super excited, and, you know, they deserve it.
Jeremiah, we'll talk about your passion for football, which is almost matched by your passion for comics, right? You created your own comic with your alter ego, Jeremonstar. How does Jeremonstar differ from the nice, lovable Jeremiah we see here tonight?
I mean, well, Jeremonstar is actually, it's me through and through. It's the same me. You know, we got Jeremiah Love, Jeremonstar. We are one. Jeremonstar just has some crazy powers, like, you know, super strength and stuff like that, super speed and stuff like that. Some of my highlights may show some of that stuff. You know, I can jump over people, spin right past you, run past you, dust you, leave you in the dust. So show a little bit of powers.
You didn't leave me in the dust. You left big-time defenders in the dust. We saw all that. Hey, Julian, a first-year starter. It's a great achievement to be here as a first-year starter. It didn't happen that often. Take us inside the huddle. That 20-play, 12-minute drive in the snow in the big house as you guys finish off your arch rival in Michigan. What did that feel like, man?
It was awesome. You know, those guys up front were doing the dirty work for us, and our running backs running hard, and you know, it was just a lot of emotion, a lot of energy on that field in that huddle, and it was just, you know, a great experience, and you know, to get that one done, it was really special.
Yeah, that was a moment this season for sure. Fernando, pretty solid 2025. You got a Cal degree in business administration. You got the Hoosiers undefeated, headed to the Rose Bowl. But there was a time when recruiters weren't really noticing you. Your mom also, by her count, 17 camps that you attended, just trying to improve your game and get noticed. What would this Fernando Mendoza, standing here tonight, tell that kid who was struggling to get noticed?
Well, the Fernando Mendoza here tonight would tell that kid to keep his optimism and keep his belief. Similar to Diego's story, when you have that unwavering belief and that great community around you, and a dad and mom who's going to drive you to 17 different college camps, take off work, and basically go throughout the nation without getting a single offer in any of those camps, and still have the belief that, hey, you're going to get a Power 4 offer. That means so much to myself, and I'm really honored to be here and blessed to be here tonight.
None of these guys did it without love and support of families. We're going to hear from them and about them, of course, throughout the night. And then one guy's name is going to be read, and that 25-pound beauty is going to be yours, and it'll ever be known as your Heisman Trophy season. From the 60s tonight, Mike Garrett, USC. Steve Spurrier, Florida. Gary Beeben, UCLA. From the 70s, Jim Plunkett, Stanford. Johnny Rodgers, Nebraska. Archie Griffin, Ohio State. Tony Dorsett, Pittsburgh, and Billy Sims, Oklahoma. From the 80s, George Rogers, South Carolina, Mike Rozier, Nebraska, Doug Flutie, Boston College, Tim Brown, Notre Dame, and Andre Ware from Houston. Now the 90s, Ty Detmer, BYU, Desmond Howard, Michigan, Gino Torretta, Miami, Eddie George, Ohio State, and Danny Werfel from Florida. And the 2000s, Chris Winkie, silver anniversary this season, from Florida State, Eric Crouch, Nebraska, Troy Smith, Ohio State, Tim Tebow, Florida, and Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. Guys, welcome back. Awesome to have you share this with all of us tonight. Now, there's a dozen Heisman guys playing on NFL teams, and some of them also send along their best wishes to these finalists.
What's up? It's Travis Hunter.
What's good, y'all? This is Jaden Daniels.
I'm Bryce Young.
Devontae Smith.
Derrick Henry.
This is Joe Burrow.
Baker Mayfield.
This is Barry Sanders.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations
to this year's finalists. The Heisman is a special fraternity.
It's a special week. It's a fun time. Welcome to the Heisman family.
Tonight is a night to remember forever.
Enjoy the ceremony.
Enjoy the ceremony.
Enjoy the ceremony.
We hope you can enjoy the ceremony, sweaty palms and all, guys. Well, 3 Heisman winners on our ESPN team and exactly what's going through and what you put into getting here tonight. We're joined by Reese Davis. Reese?
Chris, good evening. What a night it is to present this Heisman Trophy. These three gentlemen sitting beside me know exactly what it feels like, and they all had their Heisman signature moments. I mean, Andre was putting 95 points on people in a single game. I mean, everybody sees the enthusiasm that Tim played with. He was in the top 5 3 different times. And, of course, Desmond with the iconic punt return in the pose, which looks shockingly just like that.
You did a pretty good job with that one.
I think you knew it was coming. And tonight, we have 4 men who are here who've had their signature moments as well. Many of them, Tim, have led their programs to the best season in school history. Diego Pavia, we heard a little bit from him a moment ago, has been a remarkable story over the last few years in college football.
He really has. And what they just talked about in belief is really the reason that he believed in himself when a lot of people didn't. He had to believe in himself so much that he had to be a part of changing the culture with Clark Lee, and he did an incredible job. And I picked a play to describe Diego from this season that's different than most. I love this. They're going to run a bubble screen to their running back to the field. He could have thrown it, but he didn't want to. He makes this defensive end look a little bit silly, and he takes off. But my favorite thing about this play is the way he finishes. He could have easily gone down, but no, they're playing their arch rival in Tennessee. And by the way, they did get a dub. No, I'm still not going to go down. It takes 3 defensive players from Tennessee to get him down, but who's the first one to get up? It's Diego Pavia. Why is that so important? Because he makes everybody else around him better, and I think that's one of the best traits, especially as a quarterback, that you can have.
Yeah, I love that about Pavia, but how about the running back from Notre Dame, Jeremiah Love? This is a sensational, outstanding talent. This kid had over 1,300 yards on the ground, 18 touchdowns. Let me show you this play right here. It shows one of his superpowers. Here he is right now. The defender to the right is going to show. Jeremiah makes light work of him right out the gate. Right when he gets the ball, little spin move, boom. But this is what I call the sit and spin. These guys, like, they got him tackled. How do you have the wherewithal to sit, spin, come out of that, and go the distance? Let me show you one more time so you can see it regular speed. Sit, spin, get up, keep it moving. And to the day, I've never seen him caught from behind. He's just an outstanding talent, great in pass pro, excellent receiver out of the backfield too, and that's why he's here tonight.
Yeah, 3 down back. I love to watch him play. He can run it, he can catch, and he obviously does what we love. He protects the quarterback, no doubt. And Diego is the reason why we have just banned the statement of no more or same old Vandy. It's no longer Clark Lee and Diego Pavia. Put that in the closet, forget about it. Vandy is legit.
It's a new Vandy.
No doubt about it. But my guy that I like with these 4, Fernando Mendoza, is a guy that in the biggest moments, he showed his true self, bringing his team back from the depths of a defeat. And here, facing cover 0, all-out blitz, they are coming at him at Penn State, and he's going to deliver, in my opinion, the best ball of the season. I don't know that he even sees the finish of this pass, but he puts it in an area where only his receiver's going to catch it. That play propelled them on against Penn State, and the reason why they're the #1 team in the country.
No, it's not. You said not same old Vandy, not same old Indiana.
That's exactly
the last 2 years, and Mendoza's led them to the best season in school history. But maybe same old Ohio State, but a quarterback there who has been uncanny in his accuracy and just brilliant in using their weapons.
There is no doubt. He is so talented. And when it comes to Julian, there's 2 things that stand out. His accuracy and his intelligence. To be able to understand a defense and then the accuracy to pick it apart. And I love this against Michigan. In the snow, against a rival, in the big house, but what does he do? He has poise under pressure. In this play action, you see a half roll. He's going to get a little pressure. He's going to step up. But his eyes are to the field, knowing he's going to come backside on a high-low in the safety. He knows he has it, Carnell Tate. But look at the accuracy. Like, Des, that's perfect, man. Any receiver's going to run under that. Because you would like it. As a receiver, you would like that.
No doubt.
I figured you pick
We know
that's
the
bread.
78% is
That was
just
a great
sick
pass.
for a quarter. Even you got to give it up for 78%.
It may well, by the end of the season, be a record all time if he can keep it up. He's been terrific. All 4 of these guys have been. Later on, we'll talk to you guys about what the emotions were like awaiting that moment when the Heisman Trophy winner is announced. Great night ahead, Chris.
Reese, thanks. Yeah, the Heisman guys are pumped up, you can tell. Helping with our energy in here once again this year, the great Will Wells and the whole team Winning Orchestra, always setting a perfect tone here in Heisman night in New York City. When we continue, we'll dig into the stories of these 4 finalists, what they faced, what they overcame, the folks who helped them get here, and a closer look at all of the stats on Heisman Trophy Night 2025. Glad you're with us.
Tonight, we honor an icon in American sports, but our mission reaches well beyond the trophy. As Nelson Mandela said, sport has the power to change the world, and we believe that change begins with young people. Each year, the Heisman Trust invests millions of dollars in organizations across the country, empowering tens of thousands of youth through sports, education, and life-building skills. Heisman winners represent excellence, leadership, perseverance, and teamwork. And we work to nurture those same values in communities where girls and boys lace up, suit up, and discover their own power through sport. None of this is possible without our partners, especially our premier partner, Nissan. Thank you for joining us.
The 2025 Heisman Trophy Ceremony is presented by Nissan, premier partner of the Heisman Trophy.
And a second consecutive golden anniversary for the only two-time winner of the Heisman Trophy. You see this quote from Archie Griffin a half century ago. And a half century later, he's still living that commitment, excellence, integrity, loyalty. Congratulations again, Archie. Now, Diego Pavia's path to the Heisman might represent hope to many people. He's not the most famous quarterback, by the way, to begin his career at New Mexico Military Institute. Roger Staubach began his journey there to Navy and to the Heisman Trophy. Next for Diego, New Mexico State, where he told me he got benched at halftime of his first start for 4 turnovers. A year later, the Aggies were beating Auburn. And then, of course, the 2 electric seasons at Vandy, bringing fearless belief, toughness, and talents that were finally fully recognized.
A complex game distilled to playground purity. Intuitive, creative, free-flowing football. For Diego, that's sheer joy. For defenders, sheer aggravation trying to contain the Commodore QB's multiple threats. Pavia's passing efficiency stems from rare awareness and the savvy of a 6-year veteran who leads with contagious confidence and brings the bravado of a main character in a city filled with them.
Check the company Diego joined this season. The 3K passing, 800 rushing club in the rugged SEC. Heisman winners Tebow, Manziel, and Jaden Daniels, plus Dak Prescott. Elite production, a long way from where he began, right?
Growing up in Albuquerque, it's helped shape him into the person he is. We knew Diego was different at a very young age. He had this rare level of heart, toughness, and just this competitive fire inside of him.
The human highlight reel, ladies and gentlemen, Diego Pavia.
He had no D1 offers out of high school.
Diego's journey is like any I've never seen. 3-time state champion wrestler, winning a national championship in junior college.
He's impacted every program that he's gone to.
We go to New Mexico State and we turn that program around in 2 years, and we don't do it without Diego.
Diego Pavia, this kid is a legend!
What he's done there at Vanderbilt says it all. He made everybody on that field believe that they can do it.
He ain't scared of no team, he ain't scared of nothing. He's put the school, in my opinion, on the map.
We love you, we're proud of you, and don't stop here. Go take what's yours.
You're the best player in the country, period.
Forget football for a second. Did you see the suplex Diego threw on the wrestling mat? Diego Clark Lee, head coach and alum at Vanderbilt, joined by Marty Smith. Hey, Marty.
Good evening, Chris, and everyone. Merry Christmas. It's an honor to be here tonight. Clark Lee, Diego Pavia, I want to start with you, Coach. We were together about 3 weeks ago. Do you remember what you said to me about this young man right here?
That he's the best player in the country.
Exactly. Correct answer. Why is he the best player in the country?
I think it can be really straightforward. I mean, look at the numbers, and I think that tells you. But beyond the numbers, look at his ability to make plays and create. I mean, that's another part of it. I think you talk about his competitive swagger, and that competitive moment is never too big, never too fast for him. But for me, it's about the impact he's made in the locker room. And that leadership, that toughness, that connection, the quiet connections he makes, the humility in his process, those are the things, that's the legacy he leaves at Vanderbilt. So all the statistical numbers, all the great plays are one thing, but who this guy is as a person, how he's impacted Vanderbilt, that's what makes him the best.
And having been there with you for an entire day, I saw that myself, and I'm intrigued. That journey that we've seen all the way to the Heisman stage tonight, what do you hope your story might show someone who's overlooked themselves?
I think I want everyone to know that there's a better end for them. You know what I mean? There's hope at the end of the tunnel. You just got to believe in yourself, be the best version of yourself, and treat people how you want to be treated. And I think good things happen to good people. And I think for myself, that's what happened to me. I'm very blessed to be in this situation, in this spot tonight. Very thankful.
And one reason that you're able to sit here tonight with us is you're alive because of those guys right there.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, Lions here. Amen. What's up, fellas? Got to shout them out, Chris.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Belief and perseverance. It's a strong theme here tonight, shared by Fernando Mendoza. Before his family moved back to Miami, Fernando was born in Boston. Idolized Tom Brady, of course, modeled his commitment and preparation after the GOAT. He also shared a childhood room with his little brother, Alberto. Supportive, but competitive, as brothers are. This year, Fernando followed his little bro to Bloomington after notice how much Alberto had improved in one season as a redshirt there. They continue to share an already historic season for the Hoosiers.
In the pocket, Fernando towers and maneuvers artfully, delivers fearlessly in the face of pressure. His coach calls it competitive courage. The best Mendoza moments silenced the roar of hostile mobs. 3 times he threw late picks, then responded with a flurry of breathtaking throws and game-winning touchdowns. At Iowa, Oregon.
Throw to the end zone. Touchdown! Wow, what a play!
And Penn State, the immaculate connection with Omar Cooper. In the ultimate bout, Fernando weathered a near first-play knockout to conquer the nation's mightiest defense and propel the Hoosiers all the way to Pasadena.
We could pick a lot of numbers for Fernando, but check this out. The key situations that decide football games. In the red zone, 22 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. On 3rd and long, best in the country, 7 touchdowns in those 3rd and long situations, and just 1 pick.
I first met Fernando when he was a sophomore, and what impressed me the most about him was just how deadly serious he was about football and how serious he was about being great at football. He would grab lunch, not eat with his friends, bring it in here. He'd sit in this chair every day. We'd watch film on the computer, and then we'd go over plays on this whiteboard.
Ever since high school, we've always been like, this guy's the real deal. Any setbacks he had, he would just work harder. He would study more. He would watch more film.
Mendoza throws back in the end zone. Leaping grab. Touchdown!
Wow. He has an unwavering belief in his own abilities. In some ways, it's surreal because you never expect somebody to have the level of success that he's had.
People ask what's so special about him. It's that he loves football. He truly loves it with all his heart.
I have a permanent smile on my face on Saturday afternoons when I'm watching the games on TV.
Mendoza fires it down the field. It's for Elijah Serrani. Makes the touchdown!
Congratulations on making it this far. You've had an unbelievable level of success. Couldn't be more proud of you.
I'm so happy for everything you achieved. You've earned it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud to be your brother. You deserve all this. Don't tell him I said that, but I'm very proud of him.
Sorry, Alberto, the secret is out. I live in Miami. Half the town has come up to me and said, I knew Mendoza when. Here's Fernando, along with Curt Cignetti, the first back-to-back Home Depot Coach of the Year.
Very exciting to be here with you all tonight. And that deserves a round of applause. Let's be real. Great job, sir. But great job, sir. You know, we're seeing the end of your story tonight. The beginning wasn't so promising, not people offering you one offer. You had to prove yourself at every level. You've made a change to Indiana this year. How have you been able to have the relentless optimism to overcome doubt in your life and your career?
There's been so many fantastic examples in my life of my relentless optimism, and I think the person I really truly get that is from my mom. My mom, she's the biggest warrior I know, and she inspires me. She inspires me, and whenever I see her battling every day, it gives myself no reason to have a bad game, bad lift, bad day, and also with a great community around myself, always having unwavering belief in me. Whenever the stars rankings might not say, hey, you're not the best. My mom, my family, my community, my teammates, my coaches, always pushing me forward and catapulting me to here today.
Coach Cignetti, we saw a lot of the statistics about how good this young man is when all of the odds are against him, whether it's on third down where he leads the nation in conversions. Why is he so good in elevating your team this year in pressure moments?
I grew up in West Virginia. Jerry West was known as Mr. Clutch. The way this guy plays in the fourth quarter at Oregon against Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game, 2-minute drive against Penn State, at Iowa, end of the game. Unbelievable. Plays his best football in the clutch moments when the pressure's on. I can't think of a bigger compliment that you could pay a competitor than that. But the other thing about this guy, I've never been around anyone like him that prepares like he does, loves ball like he does, his teammates love him, giving to the community, smart, deep, a lot of layers to this guy now. I take notes when you guys interview him.
No, I take notes too. He's been the most impressive person I think I've ever met in my life. And I think a lot of that comes from his family. Every young man I met in your family was greater than the last. Max is my favorite though. But there is something special. I just want to say you're from Miami. The national championship is in Miami. Any synergy that we're building in this moment?
Yeah, honestly, we're focused on the first game. Oklahoma and Alabama have a fantastic matchup. And we'd be lying to you saying that we wouldn't want to play in the national championship in Miami. It'd be great, being in the hometown, having everybody there. However, like I said, we're focused on Oklahoma or Alabama. We're extremely blessed to be in this position, 13-0. However, last year, no one knew who the number 1 seed was going into the college football playoff. At this point, we got to capitalize and stay humble and hungry.
Okay, are we all taking notes? Most impressive young man ever. Thank you so much, Chris.
Yes.
I mean, was that the right answer or what? I spoke to a dear friend of ours, former Indiana coach Lee Corso today. These were heady times for his former school. He was excited about Fernando being here and, of course, the Rose Bowl, but he said, make sure to tell Fernando, this time the Rose Bowl is not the end of the rainbow. 2 more wins after that. Look forward to watching the CFP unfold. And after this break, look forward to diving into the stories of Jeremiah Love and Julian Sayin. These teams collided in the championship game a year ago. We'll hear more from them and about them on Heisman Trophy Night.
Heisman down.
Get it together, bro.
I can't do it. Are you guys the ones in
Pack it up, Brooke. Let's talk and more packing.
You're talking too?
What's that, Robert?
Huh?
Robert?
Bummerville, huh? I'm just a piece in the machine.
I'm assuming you had a license for that fish.
Whoa. Come on, Gino.
Better than 12 seconds in... I can't say that word in this jersey, but I just got here.
It's a job, pal.
You guys gotta go!
You too.
That was pretty good.
The sting will wear off. The fines won't.
Eddie George has acted professionally, and he's really good. How is he responsible for most of those bloopers? There are 7 running backs representing the Heisman fraternity in the crowd here tonight. Jeremiah Love, of course, carries the flag for all running backs this season. His story is one of patience and the wisdom of parents who saw their son struggling to find himself and fit in, but resisted the urge to force change on him. They let Jeremiah find his passion and find himself, and now he is changing the world with his own unique blend of abilities.
He can deliver punishment and produce poetry. powerful and graceful in equal measure in any moment. The signature skills of the singular Jeremiah Love. Leaping, spinning, sprinting to the greatest running back campaign in Notre Dame history.
Jeremiah Love gets it done.
Love thoroughly, meticulously attacks improvement. A seek-and-destroy blocker. Soft-handed receiver. And college football's most feared home run hitter.
Now, even against schemes designed to stop him, like 8 run defenders in the box, Love conquered 12 touchdowns versus a stacked line of scrimmage. And he also used the speed to get outside the tackles, more than 700 of his rushing yards. Now, when someone so gifted discovers something that speaks to their soul so deeply as football does to Jeremiah, all things are possible.
This is where it all started, on the football field for Jeremiah, right here. Jeremiah was sitting on the bench, with his head down, motioning him to come out to me at the fence. I just reassured him, just go out here and be yourself. He just ran out into the field, ran a 70-yard touchdown, his first play.
To watch Jeremiah be successful in life is inspirational. He's had a lot of challenges coming up.
He loved to run and play, jump off of things, stairs, literally swing across the living room rafters if he could.
We had to develop ways to keep him active, keep his attention centered on a task. But when he got the football in his hand and started running, it was like a natural connection with him and the sport.
When we realized that competition was a motivator for him, his talent just kind of spilled out every time he touched the ball. He was electric.
It haven't sunk in yet that he's a superstar. I still see him as the little boy that was trying to find his way. It really hasn't dawned on me that he's what I've been saying he was since the beginning.
I love you. I'm so proud of you. And I just want you to enjoy all the flowers.
Thank you for being Jeremiah Love.
And know that you are my Heisman.
Such a beautiful story. We all have to throw up the love. Come on, Coach. We gotta show Love some love, right? He's been so great all year. And Jeremiah, this is so interesting. You have made history at Notre Dame, #1 in touchdowns this year. The first running back to be here at the Heisman Trophy as a top 4 finalist since 1966. At a place with all the history of Notre Dame, how have you been able to make your own history and find your place there?
I just take it back to give all the credit to my support staff or just support system. My mom, my dad, Coach Free, all the coaches at Notre Dame have just been pushing me to be my best self ever since I got to Notre Dame. So, they've been my backbone and they've given me all the motivation that I've needed to go out there and just do what I got to do.
Coach, you talked to me about him and just how the word we were using is he is a precious person. Why is this young man so special to you?
I think we all see what he can do on the football field and the many different skill sets that he has. But I think about the young man that walked into our program 3 years ago and that might be leaving after this season. But the growth he's made as an individual, the person he is, the authentic person that he is. That's what I love and appreciate about him is he's going to be authentically him. And he's become a model for others. And an inspiration for many young people that want to follow in his footsteps.
Okay, well, Jeremiah is a great idea. We're a Disney company, so can we put out into the universe, we're expecting a full treatment, like the big Marvel movies or whatever. How about that? Good idea?
Good idea.
Good idea. Let's
Great
make it
idea.
happen. Chris?
Jeremiah, Marcus, thank you. Yeah, these guys are also easy to root for. We're going to be watching Jeremiah on Sundays for a long, long time. Of course, Ohio State overcame the Irish last year to win the national title, so Julian Sayin already has a ring as redshirt freshman for the folk hero Will Howard. Then, of course, he earned the focal point position at a place where the standard never drops and patience does not exist, right? But the California Beach Boy grew fast into a respected leader with calm composure, quiet grit, and, crazy arm talent.
From any angle to any area. Against all schemes in all conditions, Julian Sayin simply delivers again and again. Consistent precision, on pace to break Bo Nix's record of 77% completions. For this natural-born marksman, there is no low percentage throw. Downfield shots were devastating, like the dagger delivered in a snowstorm to finally conquer Michigan. One of 3 touchdowns, a clutch performance to live in Buckeye lore and launch Julian's legacy.
Check these stats. Which passer was the most accurate in all these categories? Deep shots, under pressure, against the blitz, outside the pocket, and on the move. Just saying.
My first impressions of Julian were super curious, super in love with football. You just see that passion, that energy from a very young age.
What I saw as a freshman is just a very, very mature, driven machine. We could see that this guy's gonna be special. If you've been to a Carlsbad game, the place is standing room only. When Julian was here, it was even more electric because everyone wants to go see this kid.
We're at Carlsbad and watching Julian Sayin ball out.
His perspective and approach with his relationship towards football, it's manifesting his future.
Sayin stops, looks, fired toward the end zone for the touchdown. Julian Sayin.
Michigan, Ohio State.
It's snowing. So everyone's saying this California kid will not be able to handle the elements. He goes out and shines.
Sayin steps up and shoots that one deep down the middle of the field. He's got it into the end zone from Julian Sayin.
Julian is inspiring so many kids around here. They're looking at the TV on Saturday, saying to themselves, if he can do it, I can do it too.
Our city is just so proud of him. We all knew he'd be great, but he hasn't changed as a person. It's something I tell him every week. I say, be humble and be hungry.
My biggest thing would just be never lose your child. Continue to enjoy it and continue to have fun with it.
Joined now by Julian Sayin and Ohio State head coach Ryan Day. I wish you guys could have seen them hugging all over each other when they showed that Michigan victory there. Coach, I want to start with you. This award goes to the best player in college football, and you have multiple players on your roster who could make an argument for that distinction. What is it about Julian that enabled him to be here representing you, your program, and his guys tonight?
I think the first thing is Julian's just getting started. Like, Julian is a first-year starter in a time where the guys who get invited to New York are multiple-year players, you know, guys who have played a lot of football. This is Julian's first year playing football. And to see the way that he's taken this first year with everything that comes with being the quarterback at Ohio State and handling with humility, he's got a lot of football ahead of him. Not just this year, but down the road, and I'm really proud of him.
And Julian, I understand that on your goal sheet as a child, as a kid, you were very intentional about wanting to be here tonight on this stage. So how has this experience intersected those dreams?
Yeah, it's been an awesome experience. You know, as a kid growing up, you know, I would tell people, you know, I want to be in New York for the Heisman ceremony, you know, watch my idols win this award on TV. So I think it's just a testament to, you know, our coaching staff, our players, and just having a great community around me at Ohio State and just being able to put me in this moment.
Yeah, you got some good players around you, but 78%, like, come on, man. And no pressure. He pretty much just said you're going to win this award at some point. Chris?
I don't know if he said quite that, but...
I mean, that's what I heard, man.
These sixth finalists that Ryan Day has coached in 8 years, and one of 3 Buckeyes in the top 10. His top target, Jeremiah Smith, was 6th, and Caleb Downs, the all-world safety, was 9th. Julian began in Alabama, so he could continue a trend all 3 quarterbacks could. 6 of the 8 last winners were at multiple schools. Much more from Jazz at Lincoln Center. The announcement's getting very close now.
Unbelievable. This is what makes this sport so amazing.
The college football playoff first round begins Friday, December 19th and continues Saturday, December 20th.
Off we go. Friday night in Norman. By the way, the last 3 Heisman guys did not make the CFP. So that's something else that could change perhaps in the next 15 minutes. Here's an important rule. One does not pass on the opportunity to go exploring with Holly Rowe and meet some legends.
Hey, like you're looking for that. Yeah, I was just just gonna say, like, do the Ohio. If you win and you become part of the most exclusive fraternity in the world, you get to hang out on this 45th floor every Heisman week for the rest of your life, and you get to hang out with the greatest players who've ever played college football. We have some special guests.
Can I do that gray hoodie over there?
Look how cool this jacket is.
Extra large. Hold on. My grandpa.
This is where all the Heisman winners just hang out.
Brother, nice to meet you, man.
He's the only two-time winner.
Wow, you was nice, man.
How's it going? Come here, man. Huh? Well, God, good seeing you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't you?
What a special moment to connect with these guys, get to meet the legends of the past, get advice, and then just able to soak it in.
I think you probably hit the Heisman pose in a game or two.
That's what they said.
But you never do it right.
Grandma, here it is, right here. Go with the ball. And throw it like that.
There we go. There we go. All right, hit it. Oh my God. Cutest thing we've ever done.
Truth told, Holly called an audible. It's frigid in New York. It's in the 20s, so they stayed indoors and stayed nice and warm. Well, the announcement, fast approaching. Reese, back to you and our three Heisman winners who know exactly what this feels like, these last moments.
Chris, it can be cold outside, but I'm sure there's a little bit of sweating starting to go on. We've heard these guys, the finalists, how humble they are. And this is the ultimate team sport. I understand that you guys were like that when you won. This is an individual moment. What were the last few moments like for you, Andre, waiting to see if you were going to become part of this fraternity?
Yeah, it was exciting because I had just played. I actually got shuffled off the field into the locker room at Rice Stadium, and so I was there and able to share it with all my teammates that day. So I think it worked out the way it was supposed to after having been placed on probation. I got to spend that time leading up to the announcement with my group, my guys, and to win it was kind of a culmination of the season itself and everybody coming together. But it was a nice reward to a season where we couldn't go to a bowl game.
I tell you what, listen, I'm going to make this move because Holly Rowe kind of threatened me in the back if this segment didn't move along quick. So when I won it, I was so nervous that day because the year before, Notre Dame's Raghib Ismail was the favorite, but Ty Detmer upset him. He won it. So I was kind of nervous, even though I was the favorite going into to the competition, the announcement. But sitting there with those guys, once my name was mentioned, it was like a sigh of relief. I felt great, but I'm going to tell you, I was extremely nervous before they said Desmond Howard of the University of Michigan.
Des, I'm with you. I was so nervous, and right about now during one of the last commercial breaks, one of the Heisman trustees comes walking out, puts his hand over the mic, and looks at the four finalists. He says, "Hey guys, I just want you to know that in a moment, one of you will be named, introduced, and forever remembered as Heisman Trophy winner." I was already nervous, and we said that. I was just ready to puke. Like it was a disaster. And then I was like, oh no, I can't forget any of my teammates' names. So I was a wreck. And Chris was so nice. He was like calming me down.
And you had two more times after that too, when you had to wait it out.
But I lost both of them.
Well, yeah,
Thanks for bringing that up.
No, let's forget about those. 2007, that was our favorite year of the Tebow era for sure, Chris.
Remember Carson Palmer, a pretty cool customer, told me his heart was coming through his shirt in those final moments. But they won't have to wait much longer. We'll take a break here. Will Wells and the whole team winning orchestra ready for the crescendo of the evening. We'll get those three ESPN Heisman guys and all the Heisman winners back on stage, and then we'll have the announcement, the 91st winner of the Heisman Trophy, coming up very, very soon.
Heisman Trophy Ceremony is presented by Nissan, premier partner of the Heisman Trophy.
Ball never touched the ground when Chris Winkie was practicing at Florida State. I can't forget that 25 years ago. Congratulations on your silver anniversary, Chris. He said this 25 years ago. Get your priorities straight, set your goals high, and don't be afraid to dream big, because tonight one of my dreams has become reality. Same thing for all these Heisman guys who have reassembled all the stage, and very soon for one of these Heisman Trophy finalists. These guys, examples, and thanks for sharing these stories, guys, all of you, are a reminder that, even in times of struggle and conformity, each of us holds the power to choose our own path. If you do what they did, and you just stay open to possibility.
It began with a dream.
This is one of the biggest moments of my life.
It's crazy right now.
My heart's about to come out of my shirt.
a vision of purpose, a prayer.
I'm a little overwhelmed right now, I'm sorry.
The greatest night of my life.
A storied pursuit where promise would one day meet destiny.
I just can't believe this is happening.
But this dream, their dream, is no longer just a vision. For these chosen few, the dream becomes real. From quarterbacks who throw hope with every pass,
Holy cow! Caught in the corner! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
to a running back who carries tradition with every rush.
What a move by Love!
4 journeys, but the dream is the same.
I'll guide you home.
With this moment, this trophy, greatness is etched in permanence. Tonight, we stand on the edge of legacy.
To be a part of these guys behind me, be a part of greatness.
In the echoes of seasons past.
I never thought I'd be up here.
I don't even know what to say. I'm lost for words.
My journey, I wouldn't have traded it for anything in the world.
Let's go!
Where the greatest stories in college football find their final chapter. What began as hope now stands in truth. A promise kept, a vision realized, a dream fulfilled.
Johnny Manziel, outstanding work. Appreciate that. Well done, my man. Each Heisman Trophy, by the way, is unique in small ways, and of course, so is each Heisman Trophy winner. Is college football perfect? No, never has been, but you see the example, what these guys have done and continue to do. Makes you feel good. Gives you plenty of reasons for hope. And now, to make the most impactful handoff of the season, please welcome Bill Dockery, Heisman trustee.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you to the Heisman legends here tonight, and the millions of fans who have joined us to celebrate these remarkable finalists. The Heisman Trophy symbolizes the pursuit of excellence with integrity, perseverance, and hard work. The Heisman also represents a commitment to improving the lives of underserved youth. As the highlights make clear, these Heisman finalists are especially remarkable. Gentlemen, your selection to the exclusive society of Heisman finalists is based upon your accomplishments this year. Over 900 Heisman electors have determined that you represent the best in college football in 2025. Your presence here tonight is a credit to you and to your families, as well as those who have helped you get to this moment. We are confident that the traits and values which have brought you here tonight will guarantee your success in the future. And now the moment everybody has been waiting for. The winner of the 2025 Heisman Trophy is... Fernando Mendoza.
That's based on the team, though. Congrats. Great job, bro. You deserve that one.
Fernando, congratulations. The Indiana Hoosiers have a Heisman Trophy. This one is yours. It weighs 25 pounds. Give it a lift. Carries a lot more weight than that.
I mean, I'm at a loss of words. Wow, I mean, thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody. First, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to chase a dream that once felt the world away. Standing here tonight, holding this bad boy, representing Indiana University, still doesn't feel real. If you told me as a kid in Miami that I'd be here on stage holding this prestigious trophy, I probably would have laughed, cried like I'm doing now, or both. Because this moment, it's an honor, it's bigger than me. It's a product of a family, team, community, and a whole lot of people who believed in me long before anybody knew my name. To the Heisman Trust, voters, legends standing behind me, and all who cherish this award and what it stands for, it's a privilege to join this fraternity. You have my deepest respect. I promise to carry the Heisman name with humility, gratitude, and with responsibility. Congrats to all my teammates, my brothers. This is our trophy. I love you guys more than you know. To my linemen who protected me, every receiver and tight end that bailed me out and made me look good, to every running back who fought for more yards, and to our defense that gave us that heart, swagger, and more second chances than we definitely deserved. This trophy might have my name on it, but it belongs to all of you. It belongs the first time in Bloomington. Playing in front of Hoosier Nation is one of the greatest privileges of my life, and I'll carry that forever. And my lifelong teammate, Alberto, my brother, my closest confidant, the one I trust more to anybody to get through a tough day, tough play, tough game. I love you, bro. I love you, and thank you for always giving it to me straight, no matter the circumstance. Thank you to Coach Dunn and to Christopher Columbus High School for giving me a home, a dream to follow, and more importantly, a brotherhood. Adelante. To my Cal family, thank you for being the first to believe in my future. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for educating me, giving me the foundation that enabled me to grow into the person I am today. To Coach Signetti, Whitmer, Shanahan, Owens, and every single coach who has guided me along the way. You drove me to a level I didn't even know I had inside of me. From the late night film sessions to the tough conversations and pushing me to be the best Fernando possible. You didn't make me just a better quarterback, you made me a better man. Sorry guys, I'll try to lighten up here. In 4th grade, I was a new kid on the Park football team. Didn't know a single teammate and was 4th on the depth chart. By midseason, I wanted to get out of there, I wanted to quit. My parents said I had to finish what I started. So I learned to embrace my team, and that is when I fell in love with football. By high school, I was chasing the first stages of pipe dream, to play in college. Then COVID hit, cut the season short. The result, I was only a 2-star prospect, and only had 1 scholarship offer. But my family's unconditional love and belief kept me going and pushed me forward. These are the people who built me long before football did. Mommy, this is your trophy as much as it is mine. You've always been my biggest fan. You're my light. You're my why. You're my biggest supporter. Your sacrifices, courage, love, those have been my first playbook and the playbook that I'm going to carry through my side through my entire life. You taught me that toughness doesn't need to be loud. It can be quiet and strong. It's choosing hope. It's believing in yourself when the world doesn't give you much reason to. Together, you and I are rewriting what people think is possible. I love you. Papi, thank you for grounding me. Thank you for holding me accountable when it was always tough and reminding me that talent reminding me that talent means nothing without discipline and consistency. While I'm playing a team game, I'm learning to grow into a man, and you personify commitment. You picked all of us up whenever we've needed it most. To my little brother, Max, thank you for bringing joy to me and everyone around you. Your joy is infectious. Love you, bro. And for my grandparents,
por el amor y sacrificio de mis padres y abuelos. Lo quiero mucho. De todo mi corazón, de todas las gracias. This is an important one. I want every kid out there who feels overlooked, underestimated to know I was you. I was that kid too. I was in your shoes. The truth is, you don't need the most stars, hype, or rankings. You just need discipline, heart, and people who believe in you. And you need to believe in your own abilities. I hope this moment shows you that chasing your dreams are worth it, no matter how big or impossible they seem. God bless. Go Hoosiers. Thank you guys all.
Hey, thank you for sharing that. That was beautiful. Other folks are sharing this with you. There's a watch party here in New York City. I'm told about 80 folks at an undisclosed location, but it's got to be a big one. And the moment to hear your name called, man.
That's great.
You're the fifth to carry the name Fernando Mendoza in your family. We've talked about how important family is to you. The first Cuban-American to win this Heisman Trophy. Thank you. The second winner of Latin descent after Jim Plunkett. I know from your speech that plays a part for you. This represents a lot of people.
Thank you. Definitely.
And there's more work to do, right? This is an amazing moment.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was supposed to talk there. Oh, no. It's been, it's an incredible honor. How to integrate Spanish in my speech, come from Cuban descent. My grandparents have really instilled that to me and taught me where heritage and where I come from. It's football. My big threes are football, family, and faith. And my family has really instilled those other two in myself. And I can't thank my family enough for raising me to the man I am today.
Well, they've done a great job, as you have. These guys want to say hello, so get to know the new Heisman Brotherhood. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Let's go to Holly.
Well, Mom, this is such a surreal moment for your whole family. And each of your young boys that I've spoken to, I asked them, why is this family so special? And they all said, Mom. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it means the world. I can't believe this. I'm so proud of them all. I wish I could take credit, but they were all born as wonderful if you've met them. They're special since the moment they were born.
You've taught them resilience. How have you been able to show that and model that?
You know, they're always there to help me. They're always there to stand by me. They are my backbone. When I was embarrassed to have this disease, they were never embarrassed. They stood by me and have supported me always. When there's no one there to help, they come and help me and stand by me. And I am the luckiest mom in the world.
Well, they are the luckiest boys in the world. Thank you and congratulations to both of you.
And congrats and thanks to all of the parents of all of the finalists for coming here tonight, for what they've done to get their guys here, and for sharing their stories here tonight. Fernando, let's get back up here and give this bad boy, as you called it, one more lift. What a story, and the story continues New Year's Day at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. Give that a lift. More to come from the Hoosiers and Fernando Mendoza. The other finalists, congratulations one more time. Wish you the best in all of your futures. And thanks for being a part, everybody, for Heisman Trophy night. We said each one was unique. Each one was life-changing. You heard about that. Each one is emotional. We also saw and felt that. We'll see you down the trail of the college football pro season. And one final congratulations to the 91st winner of the Heisman Trophy, Fernando Mendoza of Indiana.